This lamp gets hot. Yesterday, the show got interrupted because my phone overheated for the first time ever in over 3 years. It may have been a combination of things. It may have been the long show time, which was over 6 hours yesterday. It may have been the heat. It's kind of hot outside, although I had the AC on. It may have been a combination of these things. It may have been my phone, which is possibly getting old. I don't know. But the phone overheated yesterday and shut down on me. So give me a second while I set up. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, looks like I'm set up. Great. Oh, YouTube. I got 41 subscribers. Look out. I got 110 videos. I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have guessed that at all. Crazy. Today's episode is 274, but on YouTube it says Back from Philly, which is 272. Today's episode, which is wrong. I don't know. What am I going to do today? What do I feel like doing? A lot of options. Maybe we'll do some drawing. Let's do some drawing. Oh boy, what happened?
Style thieves make the perfect getaway.
Just hours before showtime, Rush announced that their June 24th performance at Dickies Arena in Fort Worth would be postponed due to unforeseen travel and border-related delays affecting the touring production following the band's recent dates in Mexico City. Posted by Rush earlier today, due to unforeseen travel and border-related delays impacting our touring production following our recent Mexico City tour dates, tonight's show in Fort Worth at Dickies Arena has been rescheduled for Thursday, July 2nd. All fans holding a ticket for tonight's June 24th show will be able to use that same ticket for the rescheduled performance on the July 2nd date at Dickies Arena. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience and appreciate your understanding given this circumstance is out of our control. Fans who are unable to attend the rescheduled date may request a refund through Ticketmaster if tickets were purchased there. For tickets purchased through other outlets, please contact the original point of purchase for assistance. The postponement of Rush's Fort Worth show tonight may have disappointed thousands of fans, but if you spent any time reading the reactions online today, another story is quickly emerging. For many fans, the news came after they had already arrived in Texas. Some had flown in from across the country. Others had booked hotels, rental cars, and taken time off of work. As you can imagine, frustration was imminent. But something interesting is happening. Instead of turning into a wave of anger, many Rush fans began doing what Rush fans have always done, looking out for one another. Within minutes of the announcement, local fans started offering solutions. Several people posted that they would be willing to trade their tickets for upcoming Fort Worth dates with fans who had already traveled long distances and could not return on the newly scheduled date of July 2nd. Other fans began organizing informal fan gatherings around Fort Worth so visitors wouldn't spend the evening sitting alone in hotel rooms after making the trip.
How kind.
One suggestion quickly gained traction: meet at the historic Fort Worth stockyards. Fans encouraged everyone to wear their Rush shirts, swap stories, share a drink, and make the best of a disappointing situation. Some even created graphics and meetup plans so traveling fans would have somewhere to go and people to connect with. Still, many fans are not happy, of course. One Fort Worth resident commented that there are plenty of upset fans from all over the country who suddenly found themselves stuck with unexpected expenses and altered travel plans. Others questioned whether management should have allowed more travel time between Mexico and Texas, while some wondered exactly what caused the border-related delay in the first place. At the moment, no official details beyond the band's statement have been released. Looking through the comments today, you'll probably see plenty of theories. Some fans believe the delay was likely a customs issue involving equipment, trucks, merchandise, or production gear returning from Mexico. Others think it may have been something as simple as paperwork, permits, passports, or travel documentation affecting members of the touring crew. Whatever the cause, most fans seem to agree one thing: a delay significant enough to postpone a major arena show just hours before showtime was likely something beyond a minor inconvenience. Just a total bummer for Rush fans who made the trip out, spent the money, took the time off. Just an absolutely disappointing day. What stands out, though, is how quickly the Rush community responded. Fans offering ticket trades to complete strangers, people organizing meetups, others sharing restaurant recommendations, gathering spots, and local attractions so visitors could still enjoy their time in Fort Worth. In typical Rush fashion, a disappointing day became another opportunity for Rush fans to connect. For many of the fans who found themselves unexpectedly spending the evening together in Texas, tonight may end up being memorable for reasons nobody planned. So what do you think happened? And if you were
Donuts in the house. Ainge in the house. What's up, you guys? How you doing? I'm trying to get my house in order here. Trying to figure out what's our sketch of the day gonna be. All I can think about is my kitchen and how it needs to be cleaned up real bad. It's just time to do some maintenance on the apartment. That's all. Just cleaning. Everything needs cleaning. Do 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 do. Absolute light. Ba, 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 ba. Beauty, 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 beauty. Ba, ba, ba. But we're drawing Spider-Man today. I usually like to have a Spidey drawing, a Venom drawing, a Wolverine drawing in stock, just for impulse buyers who pop in. So I'll work on a Spidey drawing today. Worked on a Wolverine drawing yesterday and it sold, so maybe I should do another Wolverine. I should keep doing Wolverines until they don't sell, and then I'll have one in stock. But I went to Heroes Con and my on the plane, my ears popped, and that happens a lot. Pressure change and all that. That happens a lot to me, but for some reason, my ears haven't recovered this time. And so every time I blow my nose or plug my nose and blow against the closed nose, the ears pop, but it's painful. So I hope it's nothing serious. Donut says I need to use earplugs on a plane. It's what? It's wild, but my ears feel like they're going to explode on a plane. Super painful. It could be. It is painful. At least it is for me. But how does the earplug help you? Because don't you want to have equal balance, equal pressure on either side of the eardrum? And if you have earplugs on one side, how does that help? I don't mean to be rude. I'm just curious how that helps. If you want equal pressure on either side, I imagine an earplug will I don't know would interfere with that. But please correct me if I'm wrong. Drudge in the house. It was nice meeting you at Heroes. It was. What is your name again, Drudge? So I can make the mental connection. What's your real name? We met in Donuts. I saw Acid at Heroes, but I had met Acid before at New York, but I had never met Donuts before. Donuts is using built-in acoustic filters to slow down sudden cabin pressure changes. This gives your ears more time to equalize, preventing pain. Ah, good to know. I might need something like that. Build up. They also reduce fatigue by muffling monotonous engine noise and loud ambient sounds. I got a lot of that on my flight, and also was surprised how much exhaust. Maybe I was sitting at the wrong seat or something, but I smelled a lot of exhaust this time on the plane. Not a fan. Donuts is loud ambient sounds. That sounds like something I might need. Those plugs. Chris, it was at the end of the day as you were packing up on Saturday. Cool. Thank you for reminding me. That's from Google. LOL. Thanks for coming by, Judge. That was Saturday was a fun day. Friday was a really strong day for me at Heroes, and Saturday was good. Solid. Sold a lot of comics, which was a nice, a lovely surprise. And then Sunday was almost a complete wash. So I gave away a lot of comics to to save myself some return postage on some. I brought a lot of stock comics, so in order to save myself some postage, I just gave away my stock I had on Sunday. Yeah, not a lot of. I didn't get a lot of attention on Sunday, but Friday was real solid, and Saturday was good too. Saturday I liked because that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here on Whatnot. That's why I do the shows. I'm here to to promote my comics, not prevent. I'm preventing my comics from falling into obscurity by promoting them. So I had a whole bunch of new Zodiacs Pisces um, at the show, and I sold a lot of those. I sold a few of the Aquarius. I sold a few of the um, Megahertz and a couple Bold Bloods, not many Bold Bloods. That's probably partly my fault as I don't bring a lot of attention to Bold Blood. I tend to focus on my newer stuff, which is the new Zodiacs. But Bold Blood is just as good. You can buy it right here um, in the bin. If you're a fan of that new book that's really hot nowadays, Dork, which I haven't read, but it's I imagine it's fantasy D&D style kind of stuff. Uh, if you like Dork and Dork is like that, you will love Bold Blood. Bold Blood is my medieval fantasy stuff. 12, 13 characters go out on excursion to protect their farms and land and town from a goblin raid, and they don't all come back. And I was killing main characters long before anyone ever heard of Game of Thrones. That's Bold Blood. It's good stuff. Highly recommend if that's the kind of subject matter you're into. If you like seeing people get chopped in half or bitten to pieces, that's a good one for you. Yeah, so this leg is wonky, so this leg wants to go this way. No worries. We got it. We got you covered, Spidey. Did anybody see what is his name? Dan Quintana. He had a stream yesterday on Whatnot, and he sold a sketch kind of like this, but a little bit more involved. Single figure, but it had like gray wash and stuff. He sold it for like 18 grand. I was like, damn. Nice. Boo doo 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 doo. Today's show brought to you by ON30 dairy-free protein drink. Zero sugar, although it tastes really sweet. So I'm headed to the doctor tomorrow, nurse practitioner. Probably get a referral to an eye, ears, nose, throat, etc. person about my ears. 'Cause it's still kind of painful to blow my nose, or to just, when you pinch your nose and you kind of blow and it kind of helps your ears pop. It's not really working like it should. So I just want to have that looked at, especially if I'm going to fly again in a month or two. I don't want any serious issues with my ears. He weighs something, so I think I should bend the webbing somewhat so that it reflects his weight a little better. Scarlet Spidey asking a question which is in red. It's hard to read on the screen. How much do you charge for remarks at cons? Full color 80, black and white 50. I think they're a little bit less here on the stream. If you go to the Buy It Now section and you scroll down to, just do a search for Remark, I guess. It's 107, item 107. Yeah, I charge $20 less here on Whatnot. So a black and white remark like this. Let me share one with you. Hold on. Stand by, stand by, stand by. A black and white remark like this would be 30 here on the stream. 50 in person. I don't think the thing is in the bin, actually. Sketchbook. This is item 52. Yeah, he's not in the bin, but if anybody's interested, so actually you get it's even cheaper. It should be, I should adjust those prices. It's only $20 for a remark here if you buy one of the pre-made sketchbooks with the remark. The book itself is 30. It comes signed. And then if you buy the pre-made remarks, they would be items 042 to 060. Those are only $20 for the remarks. So I would jump on those before I change the prices because I'm going to be changing the prices. I'm currently scanning all these items. I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm planning to put in the store. Um, I haven't had a chance to format the files properly yet. Still learning Clip Studio, which is really causing me a lot of trouble. It's not as easy a transition as I thought it would be from Photoshop to Clip Studio. It's not good at all, actually, for me. It's very difficult, actually. I'm struggling, I admit it. I'm one of those guys who likes to be constantly drilled, constant repetition and stuff like that. And so I've got the repetition and the methodology of Photoshop is in my brain, and so Clip Studio is not allowing me to translate a lot of those methods that I used in Photoshop. They're all different ways of getting to things that I need and stuff. It's not really working out. I got a bunch of these. These are prints. I had 30 of them made on 100% rag paper. They're pretty cool. I'm not sure if these are considered G clay prints or not, but they're certainly cool. And the colors are super rich. The way the colors match 100%. But on this paper, they seem like extra rich. I'm not sure why, but they look fantastic on this paper. So I had 30 of these printed for the 30th anniversary of the Venom Tooth and Claw miniseries, which is this one right here. One of my better selling books at Marvel. And then I've got some remarks on them as well. So if something like this is interesting to you, I was selling them at Heroes Con for 120, and so I can knock off $10 like I do with the other remark prints. Could do 110 if anybody's interested. Here's another remark. What do you charge to sign books at a convention? It's $5 raw. If you're planning to If you're planning to have them graded at the show, I charge 20. I also have a signature series account with CGC. If that's something you're interested in, I can sign and have your item graded uh, through my account. Um, and I also offer certificates of authenticity, COAs. Those are in the bin as well. You can have something signed here on the show if you don't want to spring for CGC through my signature series account. You get a special label for those. But if you have your own account and you'd rather have something graded, you can buy a COA that might help you authenticate signature. I'm not sure. Here's another cool remark. I was digging the color, the red color underneath. I thought it was working. It kind of added a little extra mood to some of these sketches. So they're kind of fun. The paint pens work really, really well on this paper too. So like an extra incentive for me to do more prints on this paper. But the prints were expensive. They were like, geez, more than I usually pay for a print. Let's put it that way. Here's one I think came out pretty well. Again, it's using the red underneath to kind of create a lighting effect. I think that kind of works well. Fun. If you like, I can auction some of these off. Here's one I just liked. I just liked the ghost like quality, like a Cheshire cat kind of thing. It's like, he's kind of emerging from the mist or something, and his teeth and eyes are glowing. I didn't want to touch it. Of course, I can continue to draw around it, draw the figures and stuff, like draw the head and the skull and all that kind of stuff like this. But I just liked how the features just kind of floated. It looked kind of evil. Um, Here's another one. I had a few Spidey uh, remarks, and they sold for the most part at Heroes. I do have a couple left. This one's cool. I kind of like the orange. And again, here is a case where the red from the background kind of just suited the character. Here's a Wolverine. Venom versus Wolverine, right? You got to have some Wolverine action. I might have sold a Wolverine at the show. I forget. One thing I think I forgot to do was I like to scan these before I sell them, and of course I was working on them at the show, so I forgot to take photos of the ones that sold. What happens with the soft paper is it tears if you don't pay attention. So I actually tore this one. So I'm willing to let this go for half price because it's not really noticeable. If you were to frame it, you wouldn't notice it. But I don't like to sell damaged stuff, so I'll put this up for auction. Let's see, for half price. Um, um, Let's see. VW, I'm going to call this VW30. 1 of 30. Shipping profile. There we go. We'll do this for 30 seconds. So yeah, 110. This is usually 110, but 110 divided by 2 because it's got probably a ½ inch tear on the side here. Doesn't interfere with the remark, but I don't like to sell damaged stuff generally. So here's your chance. 1 of 30. Happy to sign it. I haven't signed it yet, but I would sign it either here or down here, whichever your preference would be. Here's the ghostly Cheshire Cat Venom for sale. Grab yours today. We can also do a blank one where you can call the character. Let's say you don't want Venom or Wolverine or Spidey on the remark. You want Wonder Woman or whatever. We could do that as well. You whatnot whippersnappers are always asking me to revisit my old comics, which I'll do for you guys. But I usually like to focus on my latest stuff, like New Zodiacs. Here's a Wolverine. Can you see the whole thing properly? Let's see. Wolverine. Remark. Wolverine remark on a Venom, special Venom print. I'm not sure Giclée is the right term for this, but it's on 100% rag paper, which is really soft. It's really, really soft. And he's got these cool fine art edges. Fourteen, 13. Here's another Wolverine. This is number 12 of 30. It's like 11 sold. Yeah, these things cost me like $15 a piece. Let's see, Spider-Man. A lot of people like to do prints of their work. I do it. It kind of helps me at shows as people who might not be familiar with certain characters other than, say, through the movies or toys or video games. They'll see a print or an image that they like and buy those at a show. So it's a good impulse. It's a good impulse purchase to kind of cover when you're at a show and you're selling stuff. I might not be able to sell new Zodiacs to this person. They might not be comic book readers per se, but um, they see an image like this on a print and they like it. They're more inclined to buy something like that. It's all good, man. I try to cover my bases at shows. I try to have something at every price point. You let me know how much you're interested in spending, and I'll probably have something for you. I know the cheapest thing, besides the COAs are $5, but the cheapest item is the new Zodiacs books. The comic shop editions are only $10 with a signature. A lot of artists nowadays, they charge more than $10 just for the signature. Here's one of many Venom remarks. This one has the Venom symbiote saliva dripping down on Wolverine. How lovely. Do 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 do. This one's pretty cool. This might be my favorite one. And then the big money is the actual recreation of the cover, not the actual original cover from which Marvel reprinted it, but this is me printing out the blue line pencils and then inking the pencils for the first time in 30 years. And then we've got this guy right here. This one's on hold for Mr. Acid. Acid's on an absolute kick. This one goes out to Johnny Pez. We did this yesterday. And my first Maverick from, Weapon X program. I forget what he did, what his deal was. My first Maverick, also for Johnny Pez. Thanks, Johnny Pez, for the gig. Appreciate it. Ba 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 ba. It looks like Ainge is doing the moderating today. Thank you, Ainge. I'm in the zone. Is this your first time here? Scarlet, no, Scarlet Spidey's a regular. Is there a question Scarlet had that I missed? What do you charge to sign books or at conventions? Yeah, I answered that one. Did I miss something? Let me know if I can answer any questions you may have. Joe is normally in a zone when he's drawing. See? Ainge knows. Thanks for handling that, Ainge. But seriously, if anybody has any questions or wants me to talk about subjects, I'll do my best to work and talk at the same time. But no puppet shows. That's Rodney Ramos's gig. I don't do the puppet shows. Sorry. Maybe some juggling, but oh, so actually great. Nice shit. That's good stuff. That's good stuff right there. So's that. Blue, blee, 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 blee. You can places. Okay, let's see. We got the basics down. Got to erase those pencil lines. I think we got it down. Let's do the webs on the mask. Daytona's in the house. Remember, Daytona says when you play the numbers, you got to play 4 zeros. That way, you'll win the least amount. Because apparently that's a common bet. 4 zeros. Sure is easy to remember.
distant paradise. In vain to search for honor, and in vain to search for truth. But these things can still be given. Your love has shown me.
Thanks for welcoming people into the chat. Ange, appreciate it. Ange is our unofficial moderator. Miss Mayhem in the house. Living in the limelight, universe dream. Life is to be master beside the edge. Ba, 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 ba. Hanging on our juices. Invisible airwaves. Does anybody still have an alarm clock radio? The alarm used to go off to your local radio station. Or is that an old thing? You whippersnappers don't know anything about clock radios. Boom, boom, boom.
Words of the prophets were written on the stone wall. Gods and echoes with the sound of salesmen, of salesmen, of salesmen. We have secrets to each other. Each one's life a novel no one else has read. Even joined in bonds of love, related to one another by such slender threads. We are planets to each other, drifting in our orbits through a horrific eclipse. Each of us a world apart. Alone and yet together like two passing ships. Just between us, I think it's time for us to recognize the differences we sometimes fail to show. Just between us, I think it's time for us to realize the spaces in between. Live for you, lines of growth. Strangers to each other, love sliding panels on illusion show. Acting well even routines, playing from the heart. It's hard for one to know. Just between us, I think it's time for us to recognize the differences we sometimes fail to show. Just between us, I think it's time for us to realize the spaces in between. Spread out before me as her body was still. So by horizons, we're all around the song as we feel the song. Yeah, now here I taste it and breathe this singing tune. And all I thought I was everything. That's all. I know she gave me all that she would. And now I'm out in her hands, shaking beneath the sun. Oh, what was everything? Oh, the pictures sang. Oh, been washed in red, tattooed on. I'll take a walk outside. I'm surrounded by some kitchen play. I don't see you little after all. So why do I sit? Oh, I am twisted, thoughts and spare. I'm spinning, I'm spinning out with the sun again. I'm away.
Standhaft
männliches Betragen hat gesiegt. Zwar hast du noch manchen rauen und gefährlichen Weg zu wandern, den du aber durch Hilfe der Götter glücklich endigen wirst. Wir wollen also mit reinem Herzen unsere Wanderschaft weiter fortsetzen.
Was sehe ich? Freund, stehe auf. Wie ist dir?
Ich lieg in einer Ohnmacht.
Auf, sammle dich und sei ein Mann.
In the show, the cold, cold winter, and the wind that ain't been blowing from the south. Show in a cold, cold winter, and a lot of love is all burned out. It shows been a hard, hard winter. My feet, they're dragging close to the ground. And I hope don't be a long hot summer. And a lot of love will be burning bright. And I wish I was out in California when the lights on our Christmas trees went out. But I've been burning a big booking candle in the restoration place is alright. It's sure been a cold, cold winter. My feet been dragging across the ground, and the fields is all been brown and bad weather. And the springtime take the long way around. Yeah, and I wish I'd been at the Stone Canyon when the lights on Christmas tree went out. My bed, open candle, and the restoration place of all right. Sometimes I wanna wrap my coat around you. Sometimes I wanna burn kind of for you. Sometimes I wanna wrap my coat around you. Sometimes I wanna wrap my brute force and ignorance. The bitterest truth is better than. And so, what?
Neon Nights.
Friday, all my work is done. I can hardly wait. Run, run.
Doodly doo doo. Doodly doo doo. Nice. Nice.
This house is like Russia, with ice cold and gray. You got me moving in a circle. I dyed my hair red today. I just want a little passion to hold me and put down. I know I got some magic buried, buried deep in my heart, yeah. But my princess ain't saving my soul.
My father says you ain't making any money. My doctor says you just took it to the limit.
And here I stand with this
soul in my hand.
You can say it one more time. What you do right. Let me hear it one more time. Have a seat while I
Take to the sky.
take to the sky. My heart is like the ocean. Gets in the way. So close to touching freedom. And I hear the gods call my name. And my priest says, you may take them.
Saving my souls.
My doctor said, you just took it to the limit. And here I stand with this sword in my hand. You can say it one more time. What you don't like, let me hear it Take to the sky. Take to the sky. You don't like just a little while. Why do you hang around? You don't like just a little while. Why do you hang around? You don't like just a little while. Why do you? Like Russia, you can say it one more time. You can say it one more time. You can say it one more time. What you don't like, let me hear it one more time. I will say all I take to the sky. Take to the sky. Take to the sky. Take to the sky. Take to the sky.
Only a believer to smile. Only a believer to smile. Hey Joe, how did the Maverick turn out? You want to see it? No recess. No recess. What do you think? My first Maverick. Damn it, that's great. Thank you, Johnny, for the gig. Appreciate it very much. That was a fun one. Definitely something different. Oh, watch, I'll get 6 requests for Maverick. Now that people have seen me draw Maverick, I don't know. I think we got a lot of whatnot whippersnappers. I'm not sure they know who Maverick is.
You get a fast car. I wanted to get to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You get a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs. Finally see what it means to be living. See, my man's got a problem. Yeah, but the bottle, that's the way it is. He says body's too old for work. Body's too young to look like his. The mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's got to take care of him. I quit school, that's what I did. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or die this way. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, I felt like I was drunk. City nights, day out before. Your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. We go cruise and entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job. Now work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter. Buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, I felt like I was drunk. City lights, day out before us. Your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone.
I think I'm going to call it.
You got a fast car. I got a job that pays all our bills. Sell, drinking, lay down at the bar. Some more your friends than you do, little kids. I'd always hope for better. Maybe together you and me find it. They got no plans, they ain't going nowhere. Take a fast car and keep on driving.
Oh, we got a touch up. Just a little sparkle to the Spider Sense.
Fast enough so you can die away. You gotta make a decision. Eat tonight or die this way.
Boom, 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 boom. Save my soul. Save my soul. I'm going to pop this up for auction. See if anybody in the room is interested. Single figure, black and white line art like this. So it's $150.
It's these expressions I never get. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, I crossed the ocean for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind, it's such a fine wine that keeps me searching for a heart of gold. Here we go. Start auction. 30 seconds.
Fresh. You can watch the piece get drawn on the YouTube channel when this is over. Share with your friends. Say, look what I've just bought. Do you have the finished Weapon X around to show? I do, yes. Johnny Pez bought the Maverick yesterday and bought the Weapon X. I got the guy's name, Carrie. I sent him a message. You were asking in your, he texted me on Instagram, Acid. The guy's name is Carrie. I texted him. I forgot his handle. It's not simple like Carrie, whatever. It's more complicated, harder for me to remember. But I sent him a text about where to ask him where to go online to find his custom uh, sketch covers because I didn't see any on his website. So as soon as I hear back from him, I'll give you that info. Definitely interested in some. Yeah, me too, probably. Cool. So I'll do a couple auctions and then probably blow out of here early. I might be able to get Johnny's items out today. That would be cool. Get that out of the way. Let's see what else we got floating around here. Here's a little Green Goblin. He is not. I did not see him in the bin. I'm going to change the price. I usually charge $80 at a convention for full color remark like this. Or, well, this is black and white, and 50 for a remark like this. So chop $20 off for Whatnotters, and it's still an extra $10 discount. So I'm charging 50 until I get to revamp my store. We're going to do $50 sketchbooks with remarks. So let's do an auction. Here's a Green Goblin right here. I found him, LOL, on your friends list. What's his handle? It's something weird, right? Like Kids Are Us or something like that. It's weird. It's not his name. His name is Cary, Cary. Definitely drop his name in the chat so other people can look at his work. He did quite a great job, and you see the Weapon X right here. It looks great, and I didn't have any trouble working on this paper at all. Here's another sketchbook not in the bin yet. This one is of Benjamin J. Grimm, The Thing. Just $50. Kid for Life. Yeah, something like that. That sounds right. I remember some of his sketches he had. He's also quite an accomplished artist. Yeah, he has different styles. He's got like a style where he draws like Funko Pop type characters with the Funko Pop big head proportions. And then he has like a super realistic style too. So he's quite a great artist. Um, so anybody interested in good art should check him out as well, not just for his sketch covers. I think I have two of these left. Anybody looking for an absolute Batman? This one's got to be plus 30 because this was pricey. So if you were to get a single figure of absolute Batman like this for 150, this would be plus 30 on top of that. No charge for a lot. Most of my sketch covers I don't charge for. I do have an elite level of sketch covers that I paid extra for, and those I have to add an additional charge to. We also have the sketch cover that I just shared, which had remarks on it, but there's a very special all white blank signed and numbered to 25. Only 25 of these in existence. Here's the pencils that I was working with when I did this. I just printed these out in blue line on the 11 by 17 and then inked those. So yeah, over 100 sketches. I'm learning I did the sketchbooks wrong. I should do a 16-page sketch book with like 2 pieces in it and then do a metal cover. But this has 100 drawings in it, over 100 drawings. I think this is a better deal personally, but Whatnotters are telling me something different. So grab these while they last. There's only 25 of these with the all white cover. They're $50 in the bin. This one I haven't had a chance to put up yet either. Spidey Jam. Get your take this to a show or send this to some of your favorite artists and get them to fill in the spaces with various Spider-Man characters or their version of Spider-Man or Spider-Man Noir, Miles, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Ham, Jeff the Shark, whatever works for you. Kid for Life. I remember some of his sketches he had. Yep, what I remembered. 30 is a steal, I agree. Didn't know you had any absolute blanks left. Don't listen to Rod. That sketchbook is amazing. Haha. Yeah, Rod was one of the guys who was like, no, man, you did too much. He's not the only one, though. He was not the only one. Also have Marvel Team Up, Spidey Meets Invincible. I don't think this one's extra. I'll have to double check, but if you get a sketch of Invincible, the guy next to me to my right at Heroes Con, he got a lot of Invincible requests. I get none. An occasional inquiry about Battle Beast, but that's about it. Batman, regular Batman, blanks. What else we got going on here? I gotta put this shit in order. My very first excursion into creator ownership. In my first Image comic, it appeared as a black and white 24 pager back in 1997. This one is an exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con. It was the world premiere of Megahertz. We had a table right next to the Image booth, and we were handing these out by the end of the weekend. We had so many. The print run on this one is 3,000. The actual regular comic shop edition, I think it had a 7,000 print run, which I would kill for nowadays. But this is the special San Diego world premiere issue variant. It comes with the 25th anniversary edition, which is in color with a foil metallic cover. You can find that in the bin. It's $20 for both books. I could sign them happily for no charge. Is my baby New Zodiac's Pisces. For now, it's my latest project. I'm still working on Sagittarius. The Clip Studio is really hurting my schedule. I'm not good at Clip Studio. It's official. And I'm still trying to figure out how to make that work for me. In the meantime, New Zodiac's Pisces is my latest book. I wrote it, I drew it, I designed the characters. It's quite excellent, I have to say. It's my finest hour, one of my finest hours as a creator. This is a swipe from a very early sequence I did when I was at Valiant. I did a book called Secret Weapons that I created, wrote, and drew. And there's a sequence in there that I liked a lot. That I swiped myself, and no one will ever know unless I tell them. Here's a cool splash. You know, ectoplasm is subject to the manipulation of the psyche, so you don't have to appear as a little girl in a Victorian dress in the haunted house. You can appear as whatever your psyche decides how it wants to manifest. So this character here fell through the ground, fell quite a distance to the bottom of a cave and died slowly. It was consumed by the ecosystem of the cave. So lovely, lovely story. 2 stories featuring Cricket. she communicates with the dead trapped on Earth, and a backup story featuring the Aquarius character, whose name is the Liberator. He's a hacker, teenage hacker who steals from the info rich, gives to the info poor. Man, do we need people like this guy today. Also, the introduction to the urban street gang called the Dregs. Here's a Venom Jammer. $200 at shows, only 150 here. Let's run Venom Jam, see if there's any interest. As a fan, it's amazing and one of the best sketchbooks I have. Thank you, Acid. Appreciate it. Agreed, you do. You do you, let Rod do Rod. It's not just Rod, though. It's what I see on Whatnot, dudes. It's not just Rod. My other buddy, Ron was at signing. We did a show together. It wasn't really a show. It was a signing at a store. Most Excellent Comics and Games. His name's Ron Leary, and Ron does like a lot of painted stuff. So he had literally a 16-page book, which had it was in color. Not mine's in black and white, but he had like 12 color pieces and a metal cover, like a literal, not a foil, like a literal piece of metal sheet, and he was selling for $60. He had one left on his table. So I don't know what to tell you. I gotta rethink what customers like. Uh, any Ninja Turtle love here? I don't know. There's something about this I'd like to get rid of it. So whoever wins today's sketch, you decide which turtle it is, and I'll draw the weapon in the background stuck into a rock or something. Here we go. 30 seconds. You decide who it is. It's $100 here on Whatnot. It's 150 at shows. What else we got here? Anything cool? This one's pretty cool. I forgot I had this. Another single figure Spidey with some web action. I know there's a Spider-Man figure in here because I just created one. Let's do this one. $200 at shows such as Heroes Con or Fan Expo Chicago, where I'll be in August. Here on Whatnot, it's 150. No charge for the extra web stuff. This one's fun. I try to make every Spider-Man pose I draw different from others. These are very different. You're bidding on this one right here. Here's a Venom. I don't think I've shown this yet on the stream. I think I worked on it on the stream, but I don't think I finished it on the stream. Let's see if Venom is in the auction section. MJ is Venom. That's gone. That's long gone. Sold that. Let's do this one. Venom Spidey Cityscape. That one's gone. Let's see. Single figures 150. This is a little more than a headshot, so let's do 125 on this. There we go. 125 for the Venom separation anxiety. I got to stock up on some of my sketch covers. Got to head to storage probably tomorrow. Full figure 150 plus color 100. It's 250 here on Whatnot. No charge for the extra bananas and hot dogs and bullets and blades that are getting tossed at them. This one I called Deadpool Projectiles, I think. Yeah, I did. Here we go. I haven't dug this one out in a while. Here we go. $50 off. Whatnot price. It's $50 off the convention price. I bought some stuff at Riverbend Comics. Did anybody read the Absolute Batman Annual yet? I think this is the one where he kicks Nazi ass, right? I hope it's the right issue because I bought it at Riverbend. John's a great guy. I recommend Riverbend for your new comics. I also got Absolute Green Arrow. I thought I'd try that out. I got issue 1 and 2, so we're going to read them in a clump. I love Hawkman, so I think this is Absolute Hawkman. So I bought this also from Riverbend just to check out what the deal is with Absolute Hawkman. Hawkman doesn't get any love, in my opinion, so it'd be cool to see him get some love. Kind of like Green Arrow. Green Arrow's never been hotter, I don't think. Green Arrow never gets love, but the Absolute Green Arrow is all over my Whatnot feed. And then I bought this one. Love this cover. It's actually check out the bin and look for my classic Spider-Man print. It's the same idea, except mine was an altered photograph. I took a couple photos of New York skyline and kind of smashed them together into like a graphic, kind of like this. So you're welcome, Nick Dragata. And then I bought this, and I just love this cover. It's just so simple. It reminds me of old school Silver Age Marvel comics, you know, where the characters are kind of relating to each other on the cover, instead of just plain old movie poster type montages and standing guys. You know, at least here they're meeting, and there's a sense of humor to it. So I like this cover very much. It's got a classic comic vibe. I think that's it. Any last questions before I sign off today? Thank you for the advice, Acid and Ange. I appreciate it. I'll continue to sell through the sketch books, but I'm not sure my next one. If I do another sketchbook, I'm not sure it'll be a similar format. I might just do like say all Spideys and do 12 Spider-Man drawings and then slap a metal cover on it. This I did for Boom Studios. This was a cover for variant for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Annual #1. So we did this for the was it Rhode Island Comic Con? It was either Rhode Island. No, it was Colorado Springs Comic Con, which is owned by the people who run Rhode Island Comic Con. So it was a wraparound cover. I wasn't the biggest fan of how it was colored. You can go online. I sold out of them a long time ago. You can go online and see the colored version that Boom did, and then compare that with the colored version that I did, which is a print in my bin. Just sold this one at Philly. This one has been in the works as a color print for a very long time now. It's very annoying, but thanks to Clip Studio slowing my ass down, I don't have any new prints yet this year. This is not a good sign. Spider-Gwen. This is an Ange piece that I kind of separated. Spider-Gwen and Silk. Love Mara. Waiting on Ramona to send me some reference for Jeff the Shark. There's my boy, the Liberator, New Zodiac's Aquarius. There's Ange's character. This is my other baby right here, the Dregs. And that's the Lion, the Leo character. He's pretty cool. I can't wait to get to him. But Sagittarius first. One of my favorite drawings that I ever did right there. And right there, that's pretty good too. And this one is great also. This is a good spread. Another Ange masterpiece. Space Ghost. Another Acid masterpiece. What a great idea that was. I should make a print or a sketch cover or something of that. That would be a cool print of some kind. And then one of my favorite drawings that no one connected to at all. I love Doctor Strange. I'm not the only one, but there aren't a lot of you out there who love Doctor Strange. They are not in my circle of influence, at least. Let's put it that way. You guys should show more love to Doctor Strange. He's a great character. Anything else? Okay, cool. I'm going to blow out. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. I hope you have a great weekend. And we'll chat soon, okay? Thanks for everything. Appreciate it.